The Army's new next-generation helicopter engine meant to replace engines in O-60 Blackhawks, O-64 Apaches and the future attack reconnaissance aircraft, which is still in development, is delayed until 2024. According to the service's acquisition chief, the Army was expected to deliver by the end of 2022 the General Electric Aerospace build system for the improved turbine engine, programmed to two teams, which were competitively building prototypes of the future attack reconnaissance aircraft. But the timeline had slipped to the spring of 2023 before the new year. Now, according to the Army's acquisition chief, Doug Bush, the service will not deliver up engines for installation on the FARA prototypes until early next year. GS 901 engine will replace the 1970s UT 700 in both the Army's Black Hawk and Apache helicopters, and it's the engine of choice for FARA. Both competitors in the FARA program, Lockheed Martin and Bell, have essentially completed building their FARA prototypes, and the teams are waiting for the ITEP engines. The plan was to execute a first flight for each aircraft in 2023, albeit closer to the end of the year. That flight schedule had already slipped by roughly a year, according to a comparison of fiscal 2022 and fiscal 2023 budget documents. The problems for ITEP are unrelated to the engine design, which one entered initial testing in March 2022. Bush said on the sidelines of the McKaylee's Associates Conference. The T901 engine testing campaign wrapped up in late June 2022, accumulating 100 hours in testing, according to GE Aerospace. I would characterize them as more manufacturing challenges, not design. Persis, this is complicated stuff, he said Wednesday. Some of these parts are very difficult to manufacture. I think we've got it under control, but GE has to perform. Once the ITEP engine is delivered, assuming things go well, you'll have to start with ground testing. A brand new engine, brand new helicopter. They do a lot of diligence on the ground before flying around, but I think we are still on track for next year. So it's in the category of months, not years. In a statement sent to Defense News, a GE Aerospace spokesperson said, the delay stemmed from a small number of components that were impacted by industry-wide supply chain delays. The company seems to be driving toward an earlier delivery timeline, stating following assembly, we will extensively test the flight test engines prior to delivery to the Army this fall. Per our agreement with the Army, each engine would be tested, disassembled and inspected, reassembled, and retested before delivery this fall 2023. In addition to the flight test engines, GS5 qualification engines currently in assembly, the company said.